How many of you are familiar with that excellent song by The Who, written by Pete Townshend, called Eminence Front? Have you ever wondered what that song is really about? I have. So, being the unique individual that I am, I decided to do some research. Eminence Front really means lofty airs, or lofty positioning, if you will. So it's when someone, in this case, we're talking about the government. Why? Because of eminent domain. So what does the eminence front have to do with eminent domain? A lot. And here's what it has to do with it. Because eminent domain is actually a strategy by the government where they can take lands that are owned by private property owners and take those lands because they are in the public interest. At least that's what the government can claim. For example, it makes sense when you're talking about widening of roadways, right? And they might need to take a slice of the property that you otherwise own. They're supposed to provide the property owner with just compensation. That means fair compensation, right? However, I remember a seminar with an eminent domain lawyer who said that sometimes we need to make sure that what they're offering the private property owner is right. So there's eminent domain lawyers, and in this case we're talking about Estelle, and Estelle, they basically, we already went to court and they said, here, we'll offer you $4,900 for a slice of a piece of property for one of the properties that we own at Kingsley Village, and another $72,100 for a bigger slice over at Hunter's Grove. I looked at those amounts right away and I thought they're way too low, right? And so of course I've asked Krista to do some excellent research, which she did, and she found a few highly specialists in eminent domain, and one of them has reached out to us very quickly, and so we've come to an agreement. And the good news is that she's quite confident that what the government did offer us was way too low. So we're probably going to end up seeing a nice bonus there for that. And so we already have access, and she'll apply. So within the next, probably the next couple of months, those funds will be able to free up and will be going to the court. However, the bulk of her fees are going to be paid on a contingency basis, and so that's a nice, sweet bonus. And again, for us Estelle investors, appreciate that. Now, it's not going to be millions of dollars. However, it's going to be more than what it should be, more than what was originally offered. So we'll keep you posted on that. So the point being here is always make sure that you don't accept what the government offer is initially for eminent domain, because even though it's been stamped by the court, and by the way, we had a very short window to file that appeal. Christian, I should say, has already filed the appeal automatically, just like yesterday, which is fantastic. And we have a very short window, like only 30 days to file the appeal. So by the time we got the notice and whatever, in the registered mail, etc., there's not a lot of time left. And that came up like literally next week and the week after, respectively. So always make sure you work with specialists. It's well worth it. Talk then. Thanks.